Race 7, the Dark Star Turf Sprint, a competitive field of 8 contesting this 5-furlong turf sprint distance for the $75,000 purse. And before we get into the horse-by-horse analysis, I think it's important to look at the race shape as a whole and using Optix plot. We can see there's a sun designation that's paired with the 50 speed rate, and that can be seen visually with more than half of the field to the left of the y-axis, that first call, as well as the second call with half of the field above the par line. And that suggests the pace should be both contentious and honest early. Now, part of that early pace will come from the two outside runners, with number 7 Plain Talk making his first start back off that 280-day layoff for Mac Robertson, a horse that does his better running on or near the lead and likely to establish position right from the start. As far as number 8 Tactical Attack, he's another horse that has very quick early speed. Now, the circle position down in quadrant 3 suggests a lack of stick, especially that second call and into the stretch, but both those horses should be forwardly placed early. Moving a little bit more towards the inside with number 2 Minister of Soul and number 3 the Alligator Hunter, another pair of horses that are likely to be on or near the lead, noting that position to the left of the y-axis, and squares with some finishing ability down in quadrant 3. A number 4 High Front is also positioned in quadrant 1 as a square, upgraded from that position, and also upgraded as a lightly raced runner, and one that has some versatility that is noted with the EP designation, as they could take up a stalking trip and a better draw than Artemis City Limits. Now, in terms of Artemis City Limits, certainly capable, likely to get a lot of attention coming out of those most recent stakes races and the graded stakes races out at Keeneland, but does have to work a trip from the inside and could get caught up in the early pace with the rail draw. Now, moving to more of the stalker closers, number 5 Mark of the Sea has run competitively in this race in the past, but does find a shift in today's plot position, typically a horse that is positioned in quadrant 1, and the race shape has him a little bit further off the pace. Maybe that works to his benefit, but we'll have to see what kind of trip he gets under E.T. Baird. Number 6 Ship It Red is an interesting runner in this field. He's positioned down in quadrant 4 and can be upgraded on standard, which is current form, as a square. Now, he ran in this race last year. It was a competitive effort running on late with that 6th place finish, but earned a 96 Optix figure that day, a number that makes him competitive in here, and a number that stacks up with today's Optix figure range. So a horse at longer odds that could get a share of the action. So looking at this race in terms of contenders, number 4 High Front seems very logical, and try to get a little bit creative with number 6 Ship It Red running on late. Good luck in this race and on the entire Canterbury card.